Welcome, my name's Elder, and I'm here to give you 3 quick tips on how to better your entries, right? So if either you're approaching a supply or demand zone, if you're approaching a Fibonacci retracement level, using these couple things will really help your entries. Number one, the first thing I like to look at when I'm approaching an entry location is the candle, right? What's going on? What's the candle doing? Because the candle kind of gives us the story on what the market's actually doing, right? Right here, for example, let's take a look at price action right at this area right here. For the past these are 5-minute candles. So for the past couple of minutes, the sellers have been completely overtaking the buyers, right? So look at these previous candles. The sellers have been pretty much ruling price for this whole time. So as each candle closes, we see a huge aggressive seller move, right? So this candle, for example, price closed a lot lower than it opened. Price closed lower than it opened. Price closed lower than it opened. Price closed lower than it opened. Until we see this little green candle, which didn't indicate much to me because price here didn't really close above the previous candle. So to me, it's not a big deal. But the candle I look for, right? The candle I really look for when I'm taking my entries is this doji candle right here. And basically, this is just showing me, like, for the past couple of minutes, sellers have been in control, right? Sellers have been controlling the price down, down, and down. Then we see this candle, which is basically showing me that price opened exactly where it closed with a huge wick to the bottom side, which means sellers try to push the price down even lower, but buyers came back and closed the candle exactly where it opened. This candle indicates a reversal, right? And as you can see, as time went on, price has continued to go up. This is currently live right now. I'm in the market. I did just get into this play. As you can see, these candles, basically, let's take other looks at the market here, see if you can find some more examples of how this candle comes into play. See right here, price has been moving up and see some big green candles. We don't really see a candle close below a previous candle here. We can see some big body green candles push price up, up, and up, and up. And then we see this doji candle, right? A neutral candle right here telling us that price closed exactly where it opened. And then after that candle, price continues to go down, right? Let's see if we can find another example. And it doesn't have to be exactly like that. It doesn't have to be exactly neutral like that, but here we can see a group of them, right? So price has been going up pretty much for the past couple of days here. Then we start seeing a bunch of neutral candles, right? A bunch of candles where price has been closing exactly where it opens, and then we see it happen again right here, and we see a big drop, a big move down. So that's pretty much the only candle I'll really pay attention to is that doji candle showing me exactly where price closed and where price opened during a time period. And if the buyers and sellers are neutral after a big move down or up, it usually indicates that where now the momentum is swinging in a different direction, right? The next thing I look at when I'm approaching entry levels is the candle bodies combining with the volume bars, right? So I need, for me, basically to continue in a direction or a reversal, I need to have a big body candle combined with this big body volume, as you see right here, right? We need big candles and big volume. Anywhere in the chart you will look where you see a big move, where you see a big body candle combined with a big red volume bar, you'll see a continuation in that direction, whatever direction it is, right? Up or down. If you see a big volume bar combined with a big body candle, it's almost always going to lead to a continuation in that area or that direction, right? That's very, very important. So the last tip is waiting on confirmation, right? So don't always try to catch the whole move. Let me just clear this drawing set right here. We see this candle right here, right? We see a doji candle form signaling us an entry, signaling to us that maybe price is reversing in a different direction, and it did. Not only did it do that, it also broke price structure right here. It broke this trend. And we also see the big body candles combining with the big volume bars, right? So what this is telling me is a smart person would get in small at this doji candle and then add in as we see a break of this structure, as we see a confirmation with big body candles and big volume bars that are in the buyer direction, right? So combining my first 2 tips, waiting for the doji candle confirmation, waiting for the big volume bar combined with big candle bodies. And then another thing that I also like to do is wait for the retest, right? So things like to retest. So right here's an example. You see this doji form and then market goes up a little bit, then a retest again where this candle was formed to continue to go up. So waiting on confirmation doesn't always just have to be waiting on a break of structure or the big volume bars and big candles. It can also be a retest, right? Like retested right here, but we failed to go below the previous low. Again, that signifies an entry in the upside, right? Signifies a direction switch, a momentum change. Those are 3 tips on getting better entries. I hope you all learned something. If you did, make sure you leave a like or a comment if you have any questions, and thank you all for watching.